Hey guys, go ahead and put away what you are working on and get out your math notebook. Label it with today's date, which is November 4th. And label it at the top, Topic 6 Review. So you're going to raise your hand if you have a question. Topic 6 Review. If I write it on the board, you're going to write it in your math notebook. Because I have right here that I'm using to go over with you guys the Topic 6 test. So we're going to do some problems together so you can see what you need to study tonight, what you need to practice more of. One more minute. I've got some people getting out their notebooks. On your test tomorrow, you have 10 problems. Okay? You need to make sure you take your time. Being it's a test, should you go through your answers and then go ahead and submit?
Yes.
No. You go through your answers. Now go back and rework them. Yep, use our opposite computation to check our work. Make sure we didn't make any silly mathematical mistakes. Okay, then submit. It's a test, okay, so we need to make sure we take our time. There's no rush. You need to show your work. All right, number 1. I want you to estimate to find the products here. Estimate to find my product. Yes, Justice.
What do you mean by estimate? Do you want to find the estimated answer or the real
You're
answer?
estimating to find the product. Estimating to find the product of these two numbers. All right, so if we're estimating to find products, what do I need to do with these two factors? Before I would multiply anything.
Line them up. Yeah.
Before I line them up, Malia.
You round them.
I need to round them. Very nice, Malia. Good girl. All right, so 406. What would I round 406 to? Bradley?
410.
What'd you say?
500.
500? Let's look at our hundreds place.
400.
Yeah, 400. Good. We're going to look at our hundreds place here to get a rounded number. What about over here? 2.87. What would I round that to? Raina?
3.
Yeah, 3. I look at my ones place, and then I look at the number after it, and I come round up since that's an 8. Okay? So to find my product here, these two factors, 400 times 3 which mental math, right? Because I can do 4 times 3, which is, and then how many zeros?
2.
Done. If I have it up here, make sure you have it in your math notebook. All right, number 2. All right, be a listener and write down our facts. It's going to be a story problem. Last month, Tim bought 5 CDs. Yep, CDs. And you guys don't buy CDs anymore.
We buy devices.
We buy devices. Each CD cost $13.79, including tax. Give me an estimate of how much money Tim spent on his CDs. Give me an estimate of how much money he spent on his CDs. In your math notebook. Give me an estimate there. I want you to show your answer to somebody in your area and see if you guys agree or disagree. All right, listening in 3, 2, 1. What did you round here to get an estimate? Mason?
14.
You rounded this one at 14?
$14. Yeah. Yeah, because the 7 is higher than the 5.
I think I would have made this one a little easier on myself, and I think I would have looked at the 10s, and then this is a 3, so I think I would have rounded this one to 10. But this is not incorrect either. Okay, so you rounded to your 1s, you got rid of your change. Okay, and you round to your 1s. That's acceptable too. Okay. I would have done 10 times 5 then for my estimate. So Mason, you did 14 times 5.
Yeah.
That's not a bad estimate either. Good. Either one would work. At estimating, we're going to get varied answers depending on what you round to. Okay? Mason rounded to his 1s. I rounded to our 10s. All right. Number 3, you're going to be given a problem, and you have to tell me where the decimal place goes. So where the decimal point is going to go. You're not actually giving me the answer. They're going to give us So they're going to give you a problem, and they're going to give you the product. However, in their product, they forgot to tell you where the decimal point goes. So your only job for this problem is to tell me where does that decimal point need to go. Do you actually need to solve it then? No, because to determine where the decimal point is going to go, what do we need to count? Okay, let's count it. Ready?
1, 2,
For a total of
2,
So here we go. Ready? We start on the what side?
right,
And we go over how many?
2,
1, 2. Make sure you're writing it in your math notebook. I have some friends who are just sitting. I want you to solve number 4. You solve number 4. I've got a couple friends still working. Please be patient. If you're finished, you could start on number 5. I'm going to put it up here. So we've got number 4 and 5 up there. Ladies, control yourselves, please. All right, let's go through our steps here in multiplication on number 4 for decimals. What is my first step, Megan? Yeah, I need to rewrite my problem so I can go ahead and start my multiplying. And then what's my next step, Ben?
You round.
Nope, not rounding right now, Hannah. Yeah, I'm gonna multiply like normal. 7 times 2 is?
14.
9 times 2 is?
18.
Plus 1? What's my next step then, Sophia?
Count how many times you move the decimal.
Very nice. I need to count my decimals. So in this one I have 1, and in this one I have
0.
Add it together gives me a total of. I start on what side?
Right.
And I'm going over how many? 19.4. And always rewrite it. Very nice. Working on number 5. Raise your hand if you're still working on number 5. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a minute. If I'm going too fast, ladies and gentlemen, remember this is going to be on Schoology. You can always rewind it, pause it, review for tonight. You need to make sure tomorrow you bring your help sheet with you that I gave you to help you multiply decimals. Make sure you bring that sheet tomorrow to class. You have a question?
Is it okay rounded on number 5?
No, we're finding exact answers right now. If you're supposed to round, it will tell you to round or to estimate, and then you would round your factors. But if it doesn't tell you, then you're finding exact answers. You have a question? Your answers. Alright, I want you to show your answer number 5 to a neighbor. See if you guys agree or disagree. And discuss. Brooklyn, what's my first step in number 5?
Line them up.
And I always want to put the number that has more digits on the
Top.
good. And then I need to multiply like Carly, like I usually do, like normal. Good. What's 8 times 7?
56.
What's 7 times 4?
28.
Plus 4?
Plus 4.
Plus 5.
31. 33.
7 times 3?
21.
Plus 3?
24.
Good. What's my next step then, Brooklyn?
Count how many? Count the decimals.
Count my decimals. Here we go. Ready?
1.
1. Do I have any here?
No.
For a total of?
1.
Alright, I start on the what side? I go over, and then I place my decimal. Give me a thumbs up if you guys got that. Brooklyn, you can go. Alright, number 6. Raise your hand if you're working on number 6 still. Alright, I'm going to give you 1 minute for number 6. Oh. Are you over in that room? Are you over in that room for a little bit, or are you done?
Well, fast. I only have about a few minutes before you're coming to
Good.
Okay.
Alright, let's check here, number 6. I need to do what with my numbers?
Rewrite them.
Rewrite them. They both have 3 digits, so does it matter which one I put on top? No. I'm just going to do the first one I see. Do I need to line up my decimals when multiplying?
No.
No, not for multiplying. What about addition and subtraction? Yes. We got to make sure we memorize those rules. 9 times 6.
54.
9 times 5.
45.
Plus 5.
50.
Okay, I got it.
9 times 2.
18.
Plus 5. 9 times 2.
18.
Plus 5. Mason, you should be looking up here, sir. Raina.
23.
Good. I put a magic 1 here.
0.
And let's cross off my numbers I carried up here so I don't accidentally use them again. 8 times 6.
48.
8 times 5.
40.
Plus 4.
44.
8 times 2.
16.
Plus 4.
19.
Now I've got one more digit. So instead of 1 0, now I add how many zeros?
2.
2. Let's cross off my numbers I carried. 1 times 6.
6.
1 times 5.
5.
1 times 2.
2.
What do I do with all these products I have? Raise your hand if you've got those numbers. All right, am I done?
No.
I need to count my what?
Decimals.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2 here, plus how many here? For a total of
3.
come down here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I was just one digit off.
Give me a thumbs up if you guys got that. Nice. Good job, guys. All right. You guys are going to have some story problems. All right, number 7. In your math notebook. A truck is transporting 60 containers. Okay? So 60 containers. 60 containers a truck is transporting. Okay, it might have, I don't know, maybe it has your milk in it, your cartons of milk. We get trucks delivered here, okay? And those trucks bring us goods. So they've got 60 containers of their goods. They weigh 19 and 2/10 pounds, LBS for pounds, each. What is the total weight the truck is transporting? And you have to make sure you have a label. Okay? So a truck is transporting 60 containers of some kind of goods. Each container weighs 19 and 2/10. I want you to find me my total weight then that this truck is having to transport. One more minute. All right, what is my equation? Give me my equation for this problem. Kara, give me our equation.
60 times 14
Good. rewrite it. Which number do I want to put first? Yeah, 19.2 because it has more digits. Not that it's bigger because 60 is actually bigger, but it has more digits. And then you multiply. I'm not going to go through and multiply this. You can do it in your math notebook. How many decimal places do we have in this problem? 1. So when you get done finding your product, 1 decimal place over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last story problem. And you're going to do it on your own in your math notebook for practice. Number 8. A state flag. No, scratch that. We're going to do a different one. Sam works 21 and a half hours every week. She earns $8.50
That's pretty good.
per hour. How much money does she earn in 1 week? So Sam works 21 and a half. Remember that 0.5 means half. 21 and a half hours. Every hour she earns $8.50. So how much money is she making then? Let me put per week. What would be your equation here? Tell me your equation. Mimi?
You want to do 41.5 times 8.50.
Very nice. 21 and 5/10 times $8.50 would be your equation.